Hi, so today we're talking about love languages. It's such a huge topic. It's so important because it's how you communicate with other people. It's going to change your relationship with your spouse, with your children, with your coworkers, with your brothers, sisters, family. It's really important because sometimes we think we're striving for perfection. We're trying to get everything right and we want to be the super mom, the super wife. And you know what? We don't want perfection. We don't want perfect kids. We're not perfect moms. So we want to be ourselves and we want to love our kids as themselves. And we want to dance together and truly have that wonderful feeling of just love and peace and not so, crazy stressful and nitpicky and bark, bark, bark. And you know what I'm talking about. So in our house, let's see, there's 5 love languages. There's quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, and physical touch. So if you look at, just for example, in our house, there's 4 of us. One's a baby, so we don't know his yet, although I could guess. And you can have more than one, but like my primary one is words of affirmation. I love to be told things. My husband's is physical touch, so he wants me to hold his hand, give him a hug, pat him on the back, give him a kiss. And my daughter is quality time. She wants to feel that you want to be with her. That's how she feels loved. So we're speaking 3 different languages in our house, and traditionally what tends to happen is the way that you feel love is the way that you give it, but that might not work. So like, for example, when I feel love when someone tells me what a good job I did, or what a nice I don't know, anything like thank you, words of affirmation for me. So that's how I feel love. But then I try to give that love back. Like, let's say I try to tell Gary, my husband, like what a great job he's doing. And he's like, oh, I don't, you're welcome. He doesn't feel that. So you want to be communicating in the person's language. So my default is to give back to him in words of affirmation. But what I really need to do is take his hand and just rub his hand and be like, how are you doing? Or, give him hugs when I see him, and, stop for a second and, pat him on the back. Like, so we're not, you can quickly miss each other if you're not connecting in that way. So same with your kids. And you want to build this bank account of love. You want to build it up during calm waters. You want to be speaking their language. So like, my daughter is quality time. So maybe I'll take her for a trip, on a quick errand. And, I don't even need anything, but she feels ooey gooey amazing when I take her in the car and it's just she and I on a mommy-daughter date, and we go run an errand and we get to talk, and, she gets to play on aisle 2 or whatever. And I'm looking at shampoo. I mean, it can be anything. She feels, her love cup is filled up. So then when the storms come, when the tantrums, when, no matter their age, when you have a conflict or you have something come up, then it's not so hard to, make it work and to solve the conflict, because you've stored up so much love for them and they feel that and they're connected to you with that. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I can't wait to hear like what your love languages are, and what your children's are, and how this is going to change the game for you in how you're communicating. Because I want you to think, it's just as important if you were trying to go to another country and you didn't speak their language. If you needed to know where the water was or where the bathroom was, or, basic things. If you can't communicate, you can't truly be in relationship. And we want to have this wonderful relationship with our kids where we're not barking orders and we're not just, doing the laundry and cooking the food and getting them out, getting them in. We want to relate with them. We want to be someone they look to for love and self-confidence and true nurturing and being a gift of ourselves to them, to give them what they need, not just the material things, but the real relationship. They're starving for that love with you, that connection. And this is one way you can really solidify that.